I was working the Longhorn Ballroom in Dallas or Fort Worth, right there together. They were both together. And Dewey Groom was a very good friend of mine, and we played there quite often, at least once a year. And as big as that place was, back at that time, it was the largest ballroom in the world, and especially in Texas. And back at that time, when I worked for him, I went into his office, and as big as the ballroom was, now imagine, his office was about the size of a closet. You could just barely get 3 or 4 people in there standing up, jammed up. I couldn't believe this when I went in there. But he had a tape, 2 or 3 tapes that he wanted me to hear from people, and I heard this song, and I was bowing my head and you know, like that. And I said, boy, I'll be glad when all this mess is over with. And finally, I got up to leave, and I said, well, I'm sorry, but they don't sound like anything I could use. And he said, well, I got this one thing left. I promised this boy I would have you hear this song. And I was already walking out the door, so I walked back in, and he put it on, and there was one song on there by Don Rollins, I believe it was his name. And it started off, I feel tears welling up, cold and deep inside. I said, it's all I need to hear, I'll take it.